In recent years, the Congress and Senate's inaction and failure to implement comprehensive immigration reform have resulted in a staggering 8 million immigrants being blocked from realizing their dream. In this video, we will delve into the consequences of this deadlock, the implications for both the immigrants and the country, and the urgent need for legislative action. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. 8 million immigrants blocked by Congress, Senate. Since the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic, the United States has faced significant delays in visa processing, particularly for visitor visas. Recently, the situation has worsened, with many embassies reporting appointment wait times of over 500 days. These delays not only adversely affect the U.S. economy, but also hinder the aspirations of millions of immigrants. In this article, we will delve into the consequences of the extended visa processing times, highlighting the economic implications and the urgent need for reform. The economic toll of visa delays. The U.S. Department of State's low priority given to visitor visa bona fide processing has resulted in an estimated 6.6 million potential visitors being deterred from coming to the country in 2023. This delay is projected to cost the United States a staggering $11.06 billion in lost spending by first-time applicants from key source markets. The current wait times for visitor visa interviews exceeding 400 days present a significant obstacle that undermines America's global competitiveness and diverts potential tourists and their spending to other countries. Recognizing the economic significance of inbound travel, the U.S. Department of Commerce's recently released National Travel and Tourism Strategy outlines a national target of welcoming 90 million foreign visitors by 2027. However, the Commerce Department's goals clash with the State Department's lack of urgency in expediting visitor visa interviews. Waiting 1 to 2 years for an interview is simply impractical and discourages potential visitors from choosing the United States as their destination. Countries such as Brazil, India, and Mexico alone could account for over $5 billion in spending losses by 2023 due to the prolonged visa delays. Surveys indicate a strong interest among potential visitors from these countries to visit the United States. However, the majority of respondents stated that they would opt for another country if the wait times for visa interviews exceeded a year. This trend reflects the urgent need for the State Department to prioritize visitor visa processing to prevent losing out on billions in revenue and millions of potential visitors. Calls for reform. The U.S. Travel Association has urged the State Department to prioritize the processing of first-time visitor visas and has presented several policy recommendations to address the issue. In addition, over 60 members of Congress from both parties have written to Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, echoing the association's urgent calls for a solution. They emphasize that the United States cannot afford to turn away billions of dollars in visitor spending, especially considering the economic challenges ahead. The need for comprehensive immigration reform. The issue of visa delays is interconnected with the broader debate on comprehensive immigration reform. The Republican Party emphasizes border security and the removal of migrants who are in the country illegally, while the Democratic Party emphasizes pathways to legal status for undocumented migrants. In the past, bipartisan agreements such as the Immigration Reform and Control Act, ARCA, of 1986 have reconciled these conflicting priorities. To address the current situation effectively, a three-legged approach similar to the ARCA is necessary. This approach would involve securing the border, eliminating job opportunities for illegal border crossers, and establishing a pathway to legal status for undocumented immigrants already living and working in the United States. The need for such a deal is paramount given the significant number of undocumented migrants already in the country and the potential consequences of uncontrolled illegal crossing. The prolonged visa delays faced by the United States are negatively impacting both the economy and immigration. The economic loss resulting from millions of potential visitors choosing alternative destinations is substantial, highlighting the urgent need for reform. The U.S. government should prioritize visitor visa processing, implement comprehensive immigration reform, and strike a balance between border security and pathways to legal status. By doing so, the United States can regain its competitive edge, attract visitors, and ensure a fair and efficient immigration system.
The United States is facing significant delays in visa processing, with wait times for visitor visas exceeding 500 days. This has resulted in the blocking of approximately 8 million immigrants who are unable to fulfill their dreams of coming to the US. The economic toll of these delays is substantial, with an estimated $11.6 billion in projected spending loss for first-time applicants. The U.S. Department of Commerce has set a target of welcoming 90 million foreign visitors by 2027, but the State Department's lack of urgency in expediting visa interviews undermines this goal. Countries like Brazil, India, and Mexico alone could account for over $5 billion in spending losses due to visa delays. The U.S. Travel Association and members of Congress are urging the State Department to prioritize visa processing. Comprehensive immigration reform is also needed to address the broader issues surrounding immigration. A three-legged approach, including border security, eliminating job opportunities for illegal immigrants, and establishing a pathway to legal status is crucial. By prioritizing visa processing and implementing comprehensive immigration reform, the United States can regain its competitive edge and ensure a fair and efficient immigration system. Thank you for watching our video on the critical issue of 8 million immigrants being blocked by the Congress and Senate. It's imperative that our elected representatives recognize the significance of comprehensive immigration reform and the positive impact it can have on individuals' lives and the nation as a whole. We hope that this discussion raises awareness and encourages meaningful dialogue and action to address this pressing issue. Stay tuned for more updates and insights on immigration matters.